Do you ever get the feeling that you are being watched? It's not clear from where or who, but you feel it. You can take out all the cameras in the house, tape up the webcam on your laptop, but you can't tape up all the cameras in the world. Hundreds of cameras are directed at us on the street, in the internet, and we do not even notice them. But it's worth getting into some situation and you will think several times before you do something. This effect is called the observer effect.
Here it is 3 buildings for 6,000 inmates. The whole point of it's the perimeter of the structure. A spherical building with 300 single cells and in the center a tower with small windows like 4 holes in an airplane. Through it the warden could watch the prisoners at any time. But the interesting thing is that the prisoners never knew when they were being watched. You can see the warden, which means you can be watched closely at any time. This ingenious idea forces criminals to control their actions. This analogy applies not only to prisoners but also to civilians. Thousands of cameras are installed everywhere, especially where there are many people. In offices, parks, cities, and even in space. Allowing governments to know everything about our movements. And corporations like Google and Amazon know your daily routine, your preferences, and your desires. For example, we can cite a science experiment from the documentary Me and the Others. This experiment describes well the herd mentality among humans.
Олежка, посмотри внимательно. Какого цвета пирамидки?
Обе белого. Обе белого.
Оленька.
Обе белого.
Except for this girl, she didn't know everyone was conspiring.
Леночка, какого цвета пирамидки?
Обе белого.
And she was given the choice of white or black.
А почему же ты сказала, что она белая? Почему?
Не знаю.
Не знаешь?
They then decided to test it with older people. But the effect was no different.
Посмотрите, какого цвета пирамидки. Ваше мнение?
Обе белые. Обе белые.
Обе белые.
Обе белые. Обе белые. Обе белые. Обе белые. Обе белые. Конечно, обе белые. Белые.
Обе белые. А если серьезно?
Обе белые.
Убеждены.
Я убежден.
Спасибо большое.
You may ask what cameras in space, up algorithm, herd instinct, and Bentham Panopticon have to do with it. It's all becoming clear now. The philosopher creating his ideal prison wanted only to re-educate the prisoners, but without knowing, he created an ideal mechanism of power. Surveillance is an asymmetry of knowledge. When one knows more than the other, he has power of them. The state sees your face and controls your movement around the city, while Google, Apple, and TikTok know your preferences and trends. Therefore, they can control you. Thus, the discussion of Panopticon becomes an important aspect of philosophical analysis of contemporary social structures and technological innovations. And after what we have heard, I would like to know your opinion. What would you choose, freedom or security?